Hey Warren, I've got a question for you. Why do we need to make sure that we have measured our portions correctly? I mean, why do we have to know that a cup is just a cup or a tablespoon is just a tablespoon? I mean, why is that such a big deal?
Awesome question, Rhonda. Why do we need to periodically recheck our portions, whether it's a cup, tablespoon, teaspoon, quart, whatever it is because our memories, we don't have photographic memories, so our memories are based off of what we perceive it to be. And it's just human nature to always go up in size, especially when it comes to food, and not go down in size. We tend to not try to starve ourselves. We tend to try to satisfy our hunger and our energy needs. So give you a good example is how the portions change. So we'll start with, say, this is 1 cup. And then in the next week, that is going to increase just a little bit. Okay? I cover that up. And then the next week, it increases just a little bit more. And then the next week, it increases a little bit more. And then next week, it increases a little bit more. So now we're going to, those two ratios aren't far from each other. So you would be able to argue, hey, they're really not different. But after multiple weeks, you can see the change becomes more significant. It's hard to remember exactly how small the portion was at the beginning. So that's why it's easy to swear that you're doing the same thing that you did at the very beginning. You always have to recheck and make sure things are right. So another example would be, it's happened a few times actually, and it's been issues that we found out with some clients why they weren't losing as fast as they were hoping. And what it was you coffee drinkers out there that added creamer you use that gives a lot of flavor, like the hazelnut, things like that. They tend to be high in calories, and to actually flavor your coffee, you have to put quite a bit of it in your coffee to give it that flavor. So those range, I think, anywhere from 35 to 50, 60 calories a tablespoon. And I have everyone that swear when they just pour it in there, they're trying to eye it out, and usually it's a lot more than what they think. They'll say a tablespoon or tablespoon. It can't be more than 2 tablespoons. And when they recheck it, they find out they're putting like 5 tablespoons in there. Those calories add up. So if you do drink coffee and use those, I would suggest you go and check that out and make sure that's not sabotaging your results. But this week, if you haven't done it in a while, remeasure everything, cups, tablespoons, teaspoons, all those measurements to make sure your calories are on track. And I hope that helps you get you towards your goal.